Hello, dear children. As we have finished chapter 1 of class 12 business studies, nature and significance of management, it's time for us to move to our chapter 2, which is principles of management. In this particular chapter, you are going to study about the various principles that were discovered by F.W. Taylor and Henry Fayol. We will also learn that how these management principles help a manager to take the various decisions and also get the work done in the most effective and efficient manner by reducing the wastage of resources and by maximizing the output. So what are principles? प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट के पहले यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ये वर्ड प्रिंसिपल्स क्या होते हैं. यू नो, प्रिंसिपल्स आर बेसिक फैक्ट्स और ट्रूथ अबाउट अ पर्टिकुलर प्रोसेस एंड दे शो द कॉज एंड इफेक्ट रिलेशनशिप. एक किसी भी प्रोसेस के बारे में जो बेसिक ट्रूथ होता है कि इफ़ यू आर गोइंग टू डू दिस यू विल गेट दिस or this will happen, this will be the result. That's what principle stands for. For example, Archimedes principle, if you are going to apply force in water, same amount of force will be there from the opposite side also. So ये principle है, ये fact है जो होते हैं. Principles of management जो है वो सालों के experimentation और observation के बाद बहुत सारे famous management people or famous managers, they have discovered कि how to apply these facts in your work, in a manager's decision making, and get the best output from your employees. First, you need to learn the definition. What do you mean by principles of management? These are broad and general guidelines for the decision making and behavior of manager. ये वो guidelines हैं. These are no guidelines, instructions or no helpful points that basically what it does, it helps in the decision making and also tells a manager that how he should behave in an organization while working as a manager and behaving with the employees in the most appropriate manner. ये वो guidelines या वो helpful points हैं that basically guides a particular manager in the decision making process. He is able to take the best decisions that are most effective and efficient, and also tells us that how he should behave with the employees so that they give you the best results. So these are the guidelines that basically help a manager in decision making and also helps in the behavior pattern by making it very, very employee friendly, and also helps to get or extract the best work from your employees. So I hope you have understood this. See, science principle and management principles, they are completely different. Science के जो principles होते हैं वो एकदम rigid होते हैं, उसमें किसी भी हालत में you cannot change, whereas management principles are flexible. हमने already पढ़ लिया है कि management जो है वो एक social science है, pure science नहीं है, क्योंकि इसमें human factor होता है. तो यही reason है कि it is not as rigid as the science principle. It can be changed according to the situations required. Okay, so now we'll discuss the features of management principles. The very first feature is that it is universally applicable. That means it is pervasive. Management principles जो है वो दुनिया का हर एक manager, whether it's a small organization or a very big organization, he can keep applying it everywhere and can get the desired results. Like division of work का example ले लें अगर हम, if a manager is going to divide the work amongst all his employees, then there will be no duplication of work. कभी भी एक काम जो है वो दो एम्प्लॉयज़ नहीं करेंगे, और अगर ये नहीं होगा तो वेस्टेज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज नहीं होगा. सो अ प्रिंसिपल ऑफ डिवीजन ऑफ वर्क विच यू विल स्टडी लेटर शोज अस दैट इन ऑर्डर टू अवॉइड डुप्लीकेशन ऑफ वर्क, डिवीजन ऑफ वर्क शुड बी डन. सो ये छोटे से छोटा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो या बहुत बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, इट विल बी हेल्पफुल एवरीवेयर. सो दिस शोज दैट मैनेजमेंट प्रिंसिपल्स आर यूनिवर्सली एप्लीकेबल इन द लार्जेस्ट ऑफ द होटल्स टू द स्मॉलेस्ट ऑफ द ढाबाज, इन स्मॉल डिस्पेंसरीज टू द बिगेस्ट ऑफ द हॉस्पिटल्स, in small schools to the largest education institutions. Everywhere management principles are applicable. Second, these are general guidelines. You know, these are guidelines or helpful points that help the manager in taking decisions. It's not that, you know, कि they are bound to follow. No, according to the situations they can alter it, change it, modify it. But yes, ये एक आपको, you know, it shows the manager कि how, if he is going to apply this particular principle, what results will come. You know, ट्रायल एंड एरर मेथड के लिए कोई जगह नहीं होती कि आप तुक्का मारो एंड वेट फॉर द रिजल्ट्स टू हैपन. दिस प्रिंसिपल tells us ki if you are going to use this principle, this result will come. The cause and effect relation that I'm telling you. So basically these general guidelines are provided to manager that if you are going to apply this principle, this result you will get. So it shows what? It shows the cause and effect relationship. So manager जो है वो पहले से समझ जाता है कि अगर उसने ये प्रिंसिपल अप्लाई किया तो क्या रिजल्ट्स वो एक्सपेक्ट कर सकता है. सो देयर इज सम श्योरिटी एंड प्रोमिनेंस व्हेनेवर दीज प्रिंसिपल्स आर फॉलोड. थर्ड, it is formed by practice and experimentation. Management principles are not formed overnight. एक रात में किसी ने लिख नहीं दिया. For years and years, for even centuries, you can say, managers all across the world, they have worked, they have done lots of experiments, उसको observe किया और finally उनको जब लगा कि these fact और these truth ये हर टाइप के ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अच्छे से काम करने के लिए अप्लाई हो सकते हैं, then those were developed as principles. Like for example, unity of command. Like it states that कि it is given by Henry Fayol. It states that कि you should receive order from one boss only. अगर एक से ज़्यादा बॉस से आपको ऑर्डर मिलने लगे, so the employee will get confused and he will not be able to work properly. So unity of command helps the employees to work very nicely. तो ये unity of command कई सालों, बहुत सारे सालों, many years these were experiments हुए, employees के ऊपर इनको apply किया गया and then they were developed. So it is universally applicable. These are general guidelines and these are formed by practice and experiments. Next, these are flexible. Flexible, as I told you, it can be changed or modified according to the need of the particular organization, the situation that is prevailing. You can change these and get the results that you want. ऐसा नहीं है कि साइंटिफिक प्रिंसिपल की तरह आप कोई बदल नहीं सकते. आप उसको बदल सकते हो, मॉडिफाई कर सकते हो सिचुएशन को सूट करने के अकॉर्डिंग, सो दैट यू गेट द डिजायर्ड रिजल्ट्स. बिकॉज ह्यूमन फैक्टर्स हैं और उनका बिहेवियर आप प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते. वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड इन चैप्टर नंबर 1. सो देयरफॉर दीज प्रिंसिपल्स आर फ्लेक्सिबल एंड कैन बी चेंज्ड और मॉडिफाइड. They are behavioral. I mean, they guide the behavior of the manager. It helps to improve the relationship between superior subordinate and also between the human and material resources. इनके थ्रू superior मतलब bosses और उनके workers, जो heads काम करा रहे हैं और जो worker हैं, the one who are the heads, they are called superiors and the people working under them are called subordinates. So these particular principles, they improve the relationship between the superior and subordinates. Subordinates are happy that they are working very systematically. You know, principles of management में सिस्टमैटिक और ऑर्गेनाइज्ड काम होता है. जब भी आप साइंटिफिकली प्रिंसिपल्स को फॉलो करते हो तो काम ऑटोमेटिकली बहुत सिस्टमैटिक हो जाता है. सो द सबऑर्डिनेट्स आर हैप्पी, एम्प्लॉइज आर हैप्पी विद देयर सुपीरियर्स एंड अ गुड रिलेशन इज क्रिएटेड बिटवीन देम. इट ऑल्सो हेल्प्स टू क्रिएट गुड रिलेशन बिटवीन ह्यूमन एंड मटीरियल रिसोर्सेज. आई मीन, अगर वेस्टेज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज नहीं होंगे सो ह्यूमन बीइंग जो होगा, ही विल बी एबल टू एक्सट्रैक्ट द बेस्ट, द मैक्सिमम आउटपुट फ्रॉम द गिवन मटीरियल रिसोर्सेज. सो इट हेल्प्स टू improve the behavior of both the employees as well as the managers. Next, the cause and effect relationship. Principles of management tells you that if you are going to apply a particular प्रिंसिपल, दिस विल बी द रिजल्ट. सो ये आपको पहले ही बता देता है कि अगर आपने ये प्रिंसिपल अप्लाई किया तो ये रिजल्ट आप इसके लिए एक्सपेक्ट करिए. सो इट शोज द कॉज एंड इफेक्ट रिलेशनशिप दैट फॉर द पर्टिकुलर कॉज, फॉर द पर्टिकुलर प्रिंसिपल, दिस वुड बी द रिजल्ट और द आउटकमिंग. सो द मैनेजर कैन बी रेडी फॉर इट. देयर इज नो चांस ऑफ वेटिंग, यू नो, प्रिडिक्टिंग. नो प्रिडिक्शंस आर देयर. Results are mostly as per the cause and effect relationship. And the last one is contingent. This is important. Questions are maximum asked about this. Contingent का मतलब होता है that is dependent upon situation. Contingent means something which is dependent upon situation. So therefore you can understand management principles are very very flexible because they are dependent on the situation. अगर कंपनी में लॉकडाउन है, I mean if there is a strike एंड वर्कर्स आर नॉट वर्किंग, तो अगर आप स्ट्रिक्टली वो सारे प्रिंसिपल्स अप्लाई करोगे, डिसिप्लिन एंड ऑल, दे विल नेवर लिसन टू यू. सो वहाँ पे यू हैव टू चेंज इट, यू हैव टू लिसन टू देम. और कुछ प्रिंसिपल्स को फिर आपको अप्लाई करने से रोकना होगा इन ऑर्डर टू स्टार्ट मेकिंग देम वर्क. You know, so according to the situation, these principles can be changed and modified, and that is the reason why they are known as contingent, means dependent upon the situations. So as I told you, management principles are general guidelines which helps the manager in taking good decisions to get the best effective and efficient work from their employees, and also helps the manager to conduct a behavior that would be accepted by their employees, and he would be able to extract the best work and finally achieve the organizational goal effectively and efficiently. The features were that it is universally applicable. These are general guidelines that help the manager. It has been formed after years and years of practice and experiment. It can be changed and modified, and hence they are flexible. It determines the behavior of the employees, and also it is based on cause and effect relationship. It shows that for this cause this relationship will this effect will be there. And finally it is contingent. That means it can be changed or modified according to the need and want of the situation. I hope now you are clear with management principles. What are these principles of management, how it is different from scientific principles, because scientific principles are rigid, they cannot be changed, whereas these are alterable, they can be changed. Scientific principles, they are not dependent on human factors, whereas the management principles are. So children, in the next video we will discuss about the importance of these principles of management. Till then, take care, happy learning and keep studying.